Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to. It's twice. Hello and welcome to Don't Kill My Character presents Vampire the Masquerade Sanguine Scourge Anarchs. This is the 6th episode of Sanguine Scourge and the 3rd episode for our Anarch Coterie. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and a special shout out to Shannon for creating the video that played at the start of the stream. I am Extell, aka Extra the King, and in addition to being your storyteller, I also get to make announcements. Even though Kate the Great Cosplays is here, because this has become a bit we all enjoy so much, I'm definitely still not reading a script that Kate wrote, but I definitely still miss her because she is not here on screen. Kate truly displays professionalism as a producer by not being in every show. At least we don't have to miss her too much because she is in chat. If I was reading a script by Kate, it also says I'm allowed to ad-lib more tonight because she's present in chat to argue against anything she disagrees with. Suncraft. Not only is Kate in chat running tech, she is also playing the music on stream from the Suncraft bot. Thank you, Suncraft, for sponsoring our stream with a premium subscription. Miguel, Shannon, and I all keep telling Kate she is doing way too many different jobs on the channel, but Soundcraft makes it easy and fun for her to run multiple things at once during shows, thanks to their easy-to-use pre-made playlists and Discord server integration. Follow the link in chat or in the episode description to check out Soundcraft and join their Discord server to learn more. It's true. I often tell Kate she does too much. It's a lot of jobs. So, to talk about Sanguine Scourge here. Sanguine Scourge is told between a Camarilla coterie led by Storyteller Natasha. Woo! Woo! Natasha is ready. This is a bone saw reference anyway. And an Anarch coterie. Let's meet our Anarchs now. Anarchs, please introduce yourself with your names, pronouns, social media handle, and the name and pronouns of your character. And we shall start with the wonderful Natasha.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not in my usual space right now, but I, as always, though, am Natasha, also known as Natasha B Cosplays, everywhere online. I will be playing, even though I don't have the wig and whole setup, I will be playing Tara tonight, who uses she, they pronouns, and I'm very excited to play. I'll pass it on to Valmina.
Hello, my dears. I'm Valmina May, and my pronouns are they, them. You can find me on the internet at Delightly or at Valminotaur. Let's see. I'm playing Ciel tonight, the infamous Ciel Papineau, pronouns they, she, of the Anarch Coterie. We know that already, the Toreador clan. And I will pass it over to Miguel.
Hi, hello, howdy, and happy time zone, everyone. I am the internet's Miguel Classico. You can find me wherever social medias are sold at Miguel_Classico, except for Blue Sky. They don't do that. It's a whole thing. I'll get at you later about it. This evening, I will be playing Casio San Raquel. Is that right? Yeah. Pronouns they, them. A Brujah kind of vampire. So, what's up?
I'm Extell, aka Extra the King. I would be playing the Storyteller, aka literally everyone that's not these 4 characters. So, have fun with that. Extra the King is a social.
Hey beautiful souls, I'm Shannon, Imagine If Media all over the internet, and I am playing Cassandra Bauer, a Ravnos, and both pronouns are she, her.
And I will not say who I am again, because you get one at the beginning and one at the end. That's how it goes. Plus, you already know. Anyway, I scrolled down a little far. Channel points. Don't worry, it's not a script at all. Look at this. Look at this thing. Channel points. If you're watching our story unfold live on Twitch, you can spend channel points to influence the games in ways that can help or harm the player characters. There's one in there for a rouse check. I suggest doing it a lot, as much as you can. Anyway, safety. Usually shows on Don't Kill My Character stay at or under a PG-13 rating, but as Vampire the Masquerade Sanguine Scourge contains mature content that will exceed a PG-13 rating, and due to the improv nature of tabletop role-playing games, we cannot predict exactly where the story will go. Coarse language and adult themes will be present, and safety tools are in place amongst our cast. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, if my players are ready, let us continue this chronicle. Choice. We all have that. But do kindred? Do they really? They oftentimes find themselves a piece on a much older kindred's chessboard. And in the kindred world, sometimes the illusion of choice is much easier than the truth. And with that firmly in our minds, let's watch their tragic story unfold. Cassandra. Barnabas made a split-moment decision to distract these 6 armed, shadowy figures by breaking the front glass to this store, giving you a brief moment as they all turned away to turn invisible, or at least the illusion of being invisible. You made your way down the stairway that they'd come up from, leaving the rest of your coterie to deal with them. As you enter the room, you start to hear the sounds of violence being enacted. But down here, you see figures lined hospital beds up against the wall of the back corner, a science station blocked off by a clear sheet. And you see people moving things from this room. An open wall door as they file out, and you follow them. And you can make a dex stealth roll for me here, as I make a roll myself.
I have a question.
Hmm?
Do I start with just 1 hunger, or do I start with where I left off the last time?
Wherever you were the last time, that's where you're at. And actually,
That's
sorry,
right.
not a dex and stealth roll. I need you to make a resolve and auspice roll for me. Spend some willpower on that.
1 success.
I don't need to, unless you would like to spend some willpower on that.
Do I need to?
They got more successes than you. That's for sure.
Alrighty. Three successes.
3 successes. A tie. However, the tie goes to the active kindred in a situation. And unfortunately, you are not the active kindred. You're never surprised. Your vampiric senses and reaction time have been heightened to a supernatural level, allowing you to react to things that others would not even perceive. So, when a bullet comes flying at your head, you can try to dodge.
I shall. What do I roll for that?
Dex and athletics. Oh, this isn't one of their best rolls, so.
No. Do I get anything because of my... Where is it? Rapid reflexes?
This is that.
This is that.
Let me double check, though. Yeah, otherwise you just take this.
Because it says passive on my thing for that.
Yeah, that's what's allowing you to dodge in the first place.
Okay.
Let me double check, though. I don't think you can add your pool to it. Just gives you the option to... yeah. Just gives you the option to react.
Okay. 2 successes, which is pretty good considering I could only roll 3 dice.
2 successes is enough. You barely are able to move out of the way of this bullet, grazing against your cheek, and heals up almost immediately because of your supernatural abilities to heal. But you are visible.
How many people do I see?
You see one. The rest of them that were there have run off, and this one person remains. She's got blonde hair, pale skin, a kindred, obviously.
Question:
Green
when
eyes. She's rather
when I
tall
walk-
and muscular.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
In that one room that we came through first, was I able to tell whether it was kindred that were being kind of drained on the table or whether it was human? Could I sniff that out?
You didn't see any people in the hospital beds. You saw these people moving equipment out. There was one hospital bed that looked like it had been used, but it's since been empty, at least as far as you can tell when you saw it.
Okay, cool.
But the people moving the things, it was a bit of... They were moving kind of fast. Go ahead and make a wits and awareness roll for me to see if you could have told if they were human or not.
Well, that's really good.
Difficulty is going to be a 3 here.
It's 5, but I have the... Do I double the ones or only double the one with the 2 little dots?
Do you have 2? You have a pair of those?
I have a total of 4 that have the single, and I have 1 that has the double. So is that 5,
Okay,
or is that...
That's just... so that's just 4. And if they're a pair, then it would have counted. But
Yeah, I have a pair of the singles, 2 pairs of the singles, and then I have a double. So a total of 5 dice that are 4
Okay.
single and 1 is doubled.
by single, what do you mean? Do you mean it doesn't have the stars or the fangs?
Correct.
Okay.
I have
so
4.
if they are missing the stars and or fangs, they are just regular successes. If it has the stars or fangs, then that's when they're critical.
Then
if they're
5.
pair.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Then 5. Bear with me. This is my 3rd time playing.
You're all good. No worries. 5 successes is more than enough. It was hard to tell upstairs. The one person who spoke to you when they came up from the floor was easily distinguishable because of the armor and gear that he had on. The rest were still kind of in the shadow, so you couldn't quite tell if they had anything on, but looking at these people down here, you can kind of make out that probably not. They look to be just wearing regular street clothes. They're a bit some holes are in some places on t-shirts. They're not unclean, but they are worn, if that makes sense. And they are human easily, as you can tell because they're out of breath as they run back and forth through the door, out the door, through the door, out the door. And then finally, as they left, even more so, but they do not stop. This kindred was behind them as they ran. And when they spotted you, they continued to go as the kindred stayed behind.
Do I get a sense whether the kindred was chasing them or running with them?
Running with them, easily.
Okay, cool.
She looks at you. I wouldn't go poking my nose where it doesn't belong.
Who are you to determine where my nose belongs or where it doesn't?
Just someone. Let's say I'm looking out for you.
Are you now?
Yeah.
And I'm going to wipe the spot in my face where the bullet grazed. Doesn't quite feel like that.
Sorry, I'm the shoot first, ask questions later type of girl.
I can respect that. How about answering some questions first then?
Not really my style. But I'll tell you what, this one time, because I'm feeling generous tonight, I'll let you walk away and you just forget this ever happened.
Can I check to see, like, I get around in the shadows and know a lot of dirty things about what's going on with people and stuff. I do a lot of kind of, hiding in the shadows. So do I recognize this person at all? Or, is there any familiarity with who they might be, working with? Any, anything on their person that might give it away?
As someone who has been here for at least enough time, and even if not enough time to just casually, passively get to know the inner workings of the streets here, you actively are among them. And I can say with great certainty that even among that, there's no chance that you know this person.
Okay. Cool. So I'm going to just kind of say nothing, step back, and can I don't know if this is even a legal thing or not, but what I want to do is use chemistry to make like a loud popping sound and then just disappear again.
Ooh. Lovely. Let's look at chemistry here. This is the first time anyone's ever used chemistry at my table before. I'm very happy about this. Been waiting for this.
I think if I understand it correctly, I think I can use one sense. So the sense I want to use is sound to make a really loud pop, and at the same time that pops, I just vanish using my unseen passage.
Yeah,
and
so
I'm also yelling in my head for Barnabas, like, eyes up.
Go ahead and make a manipulation and obfuscate roll, and she's going to make a composure and wits. You'll also roll a rouse check to activate the power. See if you get hungry or not.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that last part again. I need to do what now?
Roll a rouse check to activate the power. Just to see if you get hungry or not. It'll happen.
No, I'm not hungry. I'm very focused.
Love to see it. Composure and wits for her. Where are your stats?
4 successes. That one scared me a little bit. I was like, too close to roll it. Too many dice there.
Oh Lord.
I'm rolling 2 hunger every time also, by the way.
I don't know if this is fair. I didn't count to make sure that I was rolling the right amount of dice.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like so many dice.
Oh.
Oh, I only rolled 6.
How
Right?
many successes did you get?
4, I think I said. Yes, I'm getting nods from my coterie. It's taking him too long to count.
The right, 1 second. I have to type a message out.
Oh boy.
You know what? No, wait till break. Let's make a mental note of this. But 7 successes. So
And just for clarity, I want to make sure I rolled the right dice. I just rolled 2 for obfuscate and 4 for my manipulation. There's nothing else I add to that, right?
yes, that is right.
Okay.
You make the sound. It happens. But she stares directly at you, unflinchingly. Yeah, not gonna work. Just get going.
I just do one of these.
I respect the try.
Yeah. I mean, just gonna head on back that way.
Above table, she rolled 12 dice for that.
That is insane.
I didn't expect
With
that
the
combination.
prices.
I don't even have the possibility of rolling 12 dice.
when I picked this NPC
Oh my
character,
word.
I didn't expect to have to roll that combination. So it's a wild time to experience. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway,
I was like, maybe can I add my subterfuge? And
as promised, though, you are allowed to leave. You are not followed. And as you return, that door, the wall, it was over. No, it was right. No, it had to be right. Oh, crap. You can't find it. And as you wander the sewers, that's what we pick up. You eventually find your way out after some time, although the sun starts to rise and you have to get somewhere quick. And you are able to. One of your usual, I imagine you have plenty of, if needed, spots to have your day sleep, given your job.
Yeah, I think I'll sneak on back to the Volkswagen bus that I have parked, and I'm feeling a little on edge, so I'm gonna take it to a pretty remote spot just outside the city. Just about a 20-minute drive.
Barnabas perches on top of the bus as the sun rises.
Thanks for the help back there.
You know, it's what I do. Yep. You should have seen the look on their faces. They were like, well, that bird just broke a window. And I was like, look, y'all. I'm Barnabas, you see. No one comes between me and a window.
We need to get you like a little tiny hammer.
Thank you. Someone, one of my crow friends, they were like, you remind me of Thor. Yeah.
It's happening. I'm gonna do some jewelry shopping.
No, apparently it's like he's like what I am for you, but for Thor.
That's cool.
Like for real. Yeah. Turns out Odin is like one of his. Yeah.
You really get around.
I get to talking to people. Well, birds. And,
I mean, not just birds.
Sometimes a dog.
That squirrel at the park has got a lot to say.
Yeah, but that cat down the block from where we were parked at, that cat has it out for me. I think they want to bring me to the owner. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're in the hunting grounds.
Yeah, they don't know I'm hunting them. Oh, that's a knee slapper. If I had knees, I'd slap them.
I mean, I think you have knees, my friend.
Yeah, but they were like backwards knees. I can't quite like.
Who says that those are backwards? Maybe mine are backwards.
You know what? That's fair. That's really fair.
Yeah. No negative self-talk.
You're right. You're right. I'm Barnabas the greatest.
Now. That's right.
Barnabas, the ruler of mankind.
Yeah.
One day I will have them all under my thumb.
I'm feeling a little on edge today, so if you can, just keep a little extra eye out. Something's going on out there.
I'll just be on top. I'll probably be up on those, those electricity lines up there.
Yeah. Good plan.
Yeah. Probably poop on the cars passing by. Love doing that.
As you should.
Yeah. Saw Tesla the other day. I was like, I got to target that one. You're gonna bid. All right. The day passes, and we're gonna skip forward. Actually, we're gonna skip to the next night really quick. As Tara, you have made your way back to where, easily enough, the sewers like the back of your hand. This is home, and it's not hard for you at all to find the entrance or exit that you used the previous night. Do you try to open it?
I do. I mean, we kicked a hole through it last time. I don't know if the hole's still there.
The hole is still there.
I'll just fall through.
You cannot find a way to open it from the outside, but the hole is still there. Yes.
Yeah. And also, I don't think she would, just in case there might be some alert whenever the door opens or closes to whoever owns the place.
As you start to climb through, you hear a voice.
Does it sound like the guy I broke the jaw of the night before?
Yes. Sorry. That reaction was, I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it in.
I'll go towards him.
Because I forgot he had a broken jaw, so I just remembered. So I'm like, oh, I gotta conversate as this. He pulls out his cell phone and begins typing. Holds it up to you, and it reads, I've been looking for you. I've been in the sewer since last night.
Oh. I don't live in the sewers all the time. You wouldn't find me there.
Erases, starts typing again. Reads, I need more.
I thought so.
Doesn't do anything after that, just waits.
And I let
In
him
a
wait.
sort of like half begging, half he's pretending to
Yeah.
be like like he's like, nah, I don't really need it though. Like he's standing there half like that. The other half is very much like, please though, you know.
And I'll bite my wrist and let the blood pool, but I won't offer it to him and just let him wait for a little bit. Just knowing he hurt us last night, you know?
He, because of a broken jaw, it's hard to do things, I feel.
Mhm.
So he is going to. I'm not unaware of what this looks like, but he's going to get on his hands and knees and crawl under where your wrist is and turn over and try to open his mouth to let the blood drip in there.
I don't let it at first. And then I say, you don't yes or no questions, so only shake or nod your head. Would you be able to still be connected to your organization so that we can get information?
Shakes his head. Nods his head. Sorry.
And would you be, oh, very good, and get me that information? I love learning things.
There's a hesitancy and a slow nod.
And last question. You'll come back for more, right?
Enthusiastic nod.
And then I let my wrist turn down to let a drop fall into his mouth.
You can see the tear that wells up from one of his eyes as it falls on his tongue. He closes them and savors it and opens his mouth for more.
No. And I let the wound heal. But I can help you. You see, and kind of like lifting his chin below me. You're very lucky that it's me you found yourself with. I actually went to school for this for a long time. I can fix you up better than most people can. And I'll look around to see if there's anything I can get in order to help set his jaw, make sure he heals faster, because he will still heal like a mortal, though a little bit better. And I'll start to actually treat his wounds and everything.
Go ahead for me, and let's have you make a... You're really good at this. You've done this a lot. Go ahead and make a wits and awareness roll.
Okay.
I'll say, actually, wits in... No, we'll do wits and awareness.
Okay.
That's higher for you. I was going to say medicine, but... the difficulty here is going to be a 2. You're really good at, with the amount of time you spent down here in the sewers and your medical knowledge, this is not
I got
hard.
2 successes. Mm-hmm.
You're able to find, you're like, oh, yeah, now this will work. You know, you kind of find something that is like, okay, now yeah, this will be fine. And no roll needed for the setting. This, you have time. There's no pressure here. And he does not move or reject this in any way. So you're able to set his jaw well. Practiced movements.
I was able to study a lot longer than most doctors have the opportunity for. So I got pretty good. Granted, I don't get to work on living people very much, so this is very exciting for me, actually. Most people are dead. But the bodies work the same, so it's okay.
Oh.
Most people, especially in my time, practiced on cadavers. I don't know if they still do. I'm sure they do to some degree.
Oh. This makes affirmative hesitant.
I'm sorry I don't have a lollipop to give you, but you were very good.
Your hunger increases because it does have to be a rouse checks, or it does have to be a hunger's worth of blood.
Mhm.
So you are
At
up one
one.
hunger.
Mhm.
Well, you're at
Not a big
one.
deal.
Yes. Yes, you're at one now.
Mhm.
And unless there's anything else, you want to investigate the.
Yeah. Just see if there's anything else I can find, especially now that he's being cooperative and I can kind of ask him yes/no questions about was this kind of thing taken? Was this kind of thing taken? What was here? Things like that.
Gotcha. I'll tell you what we'll do a 3 turns and out rule. We'll do 3 questions so we don't spend too much time here.
Yeah.
And I will roll dice to see if he knows this and does relay it to you.
You knew what we were. Were you holding other kindred people like me down here? Other than that one gentleman?
Take away 2 dice here for him. Because it is hard to... he's not fully under your influence. It is hard for him to not give it to your desire since he is directly under the influence of your blood. He got as many successes as he could, but they're not enough. So, he got 2. Well, I guess technically he could get 4, but it still wouldn't have been enough. So he nods and points to the bed that he was laying in, that you had him in last night, and does a motion like claws.
You had other kinds of creatures down here as well.
Shakes his head, points to you.
Oh.
And then does it again.
Oh.
He's trying to indicate to you that it was a...
Angel. Yes.
He doesn't know the word for it, but he's like, it's the one that shapeshifts. Yeah.
That man had experimentation done on his blood. What did you do to it?
This will be even harder roll for him. We won't take away any dice because we'll see if he knows this at all. Shrugs. And then makes a motion of an injection. And then just kind of shrugs again.
I'm sure they would have cleared any evidence of said injection out. And I kind of scanned the room again.
It's clean.
No, that's more of a scry roll than a premonition, so I couldn't do that. I think for my last question, it'll be, how many other kindred have you done this to?
Gestures to the 4 hospital beds in the room.
Are they still alive?
Shrugs.
Well, you won't be around much longer, so I can have you identify them after if need be.
Nod slowly.
Well, rest well. We can meet here later nights to make sure that your bandages are changed, and I can go collect some medicinal plants to help with the inflammation and any soreness you might feel. Maybe I can get into some hospital stores to get you actual medicine. Well, Western medicine, that is.
Thumbs up.
Have a good night.
All right.
You'll heal much faster soon.
Lays down on the hospital bed.
Mhm.
Just goes to sleep.
Okay. And
And
I'll head
as
out
you
through the crawl space again.
exit, now unless anyone else has anything they'd like to do before this night, we will go to a couple of nights late. Oh,
Well, Extell, I was just remembering how Ciel got very injured last time. So perhaps in the couple of days that it's been, could they heal some of that damage? Would that be okay?
yes.
Okay.
This is going to be. I believe you did one already.
I did.
correct?
Mhm.
So this will be. and you
So I
did
only
that
have
with-
superficial damage left. So
Okay, cool beans. Then no aggravated left.
mhm.
Just need superficial. Make a rouse check, and you will heal 2 per rouse check.
Rolling. I got 1 success and
You
1.
did not get hungrier.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Succeeded both times.
Wait. Oops. Hold on. I have to hit it twice on the character sheet to clear it because I'm using demiplane. Okay. So if I only got 1 success, does it still clear the health damage?
You
Okay.
you heal no matter what. It just determines
Okay.
if you get hungrier or not,
Got you. Okay.
such as the risk of healing.
Okay, so my next one I got oh no, wait, what is this? I don't understand how to read this on demiplane. It's just like a black dot and a 1. What does that mean? That's not.
Black dot and a 1 on for your rolls.
Yeah, I just clicked the rouse check roll, and that's what it showed me. I'll just do it with regular dice. How about that?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not sure what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Okay, so that's a 5 and that's a 2. So those are
Both failures.
yeah.
You get hungrier
I get hungrier.
twice. But
Okay.
you do heal 4 superficial damage.
Okay, cool. Hooray! That was how much I had. So I am back to normal. Okay, cool. So we'll say that Ciel laid low for the couple of nights in between to heal.
Casio, is there anything you'd like to do? Yeah.
Casio, gotta eat. I'm at 4. Not feeling great.
Tell me, do you look at your character sheet here to remind me of your predator type here? And question of, do you feed from the occupants of the bookstore?
I mean, that's kind of the deal. I'm not charging anyone rent. You know what I mean?
So, who go to feed
I keep a spreadsheet to so the rotation is like
You're not taking too much blood from someone, yeah.
right. And the nature of this apartment building, sometimes there's a lot of coming and going. So I try to stick to someone I know who will be there, which is we're gonna go with Roger. He's the daytime manager of the bookstore. It's been a minute.
Roger, you find him just closing up shop for the night.
And also the super for the apartment building. I just decided. So I'm not doing that stuff.
Gotcha. Closing up the bookstore for the night. It turns around, sees you. Oh, hey.
Hey, friend. It's about that time.
Oh, okay. Wrist or neck?
Yeah, when was the last time you washed your hands?
We'll do neck.
Yeah.
Sits down. Sits down in a chair and it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just, don't take too much. I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. I can't be going there anemic.
Oh. Buddy, let me see if Carolina's here. This isn't... It's like... I'm half just like disappointed, half disgusted. Like, I'm too good to you.
I'm sorry, I mean, I guess you can. Maybe they'll just give me apples and orange juice or something. But
they'll probably just tell you to eat more iron, and I don't have time for this.
Do you feed from them, or do you find?
I do. I'm doing this. Yeah.
How much do you take?
So
now, safely,
I'm down pretty bad.
Yeah, safely, you can take 2 before it starts becoming an issue. You can take 3, but it might. We'll say 2 would be like it just needs to eat something, peanut butter, something like that.
Okay.
If you took 3, it would be like, hey, you need to sit down. Might not need medical attention. Might be fine. Like it's a 50-50 chance, depending on the person. If you take more than that, then that definitely requires medical attention, or it could lead to death. So you can safely get to 1 without worry about death from Roger.
Right.
But,
I ask, are you who's opening tomorrow?
I got a new hire, some young kid named I can't remember, David or something. I don't know.
Oh, you mean David or something?
Some of the D.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably gonna need to keep an eye out. 2 it is.
So you take 2.
Yeah. I got a little neck handkerchief or something, put it on. I think it's goofy, so I do it. And then just go for it. I tell him, yeah, porque no, why don't you go grab a little peanut butter sandwich or something from the fridge? There should be one in the break room, or stuff to make it.
Yeah. We'll do. All right. Ooh. Stands up. No, I got it. Don't worry about it. Walks away.
Yeah. I go to my room and update my spreadsheet, and I'm going to clarify. It is a sheet. Casio is analog with this kind of stuff, so it's like one of those he's got like months of these,
Gotcha. Book of Nod-esque spreadsheet book. Got it. Large.
Exactly. For a lot of different things, not just this. I'm going to say that right now.
Gotcha. But yes, you are able to feed, and there is one more night, and we'll say you are safely able to get to 1 hunger before we reach the 3rd. As you all awake.
Can I do the same? Actually, I want to.
Yes, you can feed.
Okay, and then I have 3 composure, so I can use that to drop my willpower to 0 too, right?
What do you mean?
No, Tears. I'm getting a no.
Not
I need to drop
your willpower. You can use your composure resolve to get back.
Yeah, 2 different things. So I'm going to feed for my hunger, drop that down, and then my composure cancels out my willpower. If I can go up to 3, right? Okay. It's the first time I've done it, so I just want to make sure I'm doing it right.
My brain is not processing what you said right, so I'm going to go with what Natasha said.
Natasha's all over it. She's got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save my hunting story for another day.
Yes. In any case, if you have any willpower, it should come back. If you use any willpower, it should come back the next night or whatever new night we land on.
Okay. Cool.
And as you all awake, you all receive an invitation, in which we saw at the end of last session, to Limalu. to oh, yes.
Oh no, I'm just doing fancy hand things because Ciel is excited. Ciel is like, finally, someone worthy of my time.
Lovely. Love to hear.
So is this like a fancy party invite?
You did not get this last time, but
right.
you would have been approached by a person who you probably are aware of. I mean, all of you are aware of to some capacity, but you probably more than others. Person named, I believe I let slip their real name last time, and I did not mean to, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
You would know them as GG. Double G. And they would approach you. You'd also know that they work for Laila. In what capacity? You can probably guess, but they never say. But approaches you and says, "How you doing?"
Wonderful. How are you doing?
Can't complain. The cam is getting on my nerves again.
I mean, it's Cam.
Anyway,
Can't be all that bad.
They are some pompous assholes, but that's beside the point. Laila wants you and the crew, I've already talked to them, to come on by tonight.
Oh, okay. Anything I should know ahead of time?
I mean, just the usual, wear something nice. Not because you have to, but because, she makes a big deal about it if you don't.
Yeah, no, I'll go see Ciel.
All right. And sort of steps behind your van, disappears from view.
Yeah,
Barnabas
good talking
lands
to
on your shoulder. Wow, that person was like, cool.
You've not met Gigi before? I feel like you have.
Yeah, once before, but
Yeah.
You know me, I'm always out and about, putting talent to concrete, talent to paper, talent to. I'll figure something out. I'll fit talent to ozone. I don't fly that high though.
No, that's no.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. But that's what I do.
What are you practicing? You have a date or something? What's going on?
What? No.
You been talking to that blackbird again?
Yeah, listen, no, it's just she came.
You have, haven't you? You've been talking to the blackbird again.
Yeah. But look, it's neither here nor there. She got nice feathers. Just say. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a nice feather. A nice feather.
Yeah, that's what I call it too.
Yeah, but look, I'll scout ahead to go to. Anyway, bye.
Yeah, that's cool. Report back in. I'm gonna go find some clothes because I'm not capable of this. So yeah, I'm gonna head to Ciel's and I'll catch you later. And then I'm gonna go over to CCL.
Fashion montage.
That's exactly what happens. I'm reluctantly, I show up reluctantly, with all of the normal attire that I have, jean jacket on my shoulder or whatever. Ciel shakes her head and starts pulling shit from her closet.
I have a question for everyone else. Does anyone else have this idea to go to Ciel? To prepare to go to the Toreador Baron?
No. The thought doesn't even slightly cross my mind.
Love to see it.
I think I dress lovely all the time.
When Cassandra gets there, Ciel is like, Oh, could you be our dear? And would you text the others? Because I think that we're all going and we should all look good together. See if they'll come over. Text my address.
Funny of you to think Tara has a phone.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't think Tara has a phone, and Cassandra knows that Tara doesn't have a phone, but it's not a big deal to sneak over there and go pick her up.
You do have your connection with Barnabas. You can't speak to him in your mind.
I can, but I think Cass, knowing that there was a coolness connection factor, she's not gonna text. She's gonna send to Casio instead. So she's gonna send Barnabas to Casio.
The bookstore does have a landline. But I probably wouldn't hear it from my apartment on the top floor. So.
Yeah, she's still sending. Whatever happens. But she's definitely like, there was a connection made, and also she knows Barnabas always thinks it's cool when somebody's oohing and ahhing over him. So it's kind of like, puffing up the feathers. And Barnabas has a date, so she wants to go like over and above to like, make him feel really good. So so she's just gonna kind of, in her head, just send over hey, can you stop by? Bring Casio over to Ciel's house. We need him over there. You can figure it out. I know you'll figure it out.
Over the this is very common for Barnabas, but over the voice chat TM, you hear as he sort of speaking out loud and in his mind, and it's like, girl, I can fly at like 20 miles an hour, so we can get places quick, like, what you trying to do? You could what? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could go talk. Yeah, for sure. That was embarrassing. Anyway, what are we talking about? Yeah, like.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna just go over to the cemetery, because that's where I expect that I'm going to find Tara. So I'll just head over there.
It's a quiet night. The ghosts are present, Tara, as you have just seen Michael or Gigi. There's one that stands out to you. Someone you haven't seen before.
What do they look like?
One sec while I pull up the description. A rather short person. Brown skin. Looks to be Asian. Stares up at the moon.
Hi, are you real?
Oh, whoa. Sorry, that took me by surprise. I guess not really. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Is that how you all look? Is that how it's wild? Hello.
That's how I look. And I can hear you.
No, you can see me? You can talk to me?
Oh, wait, so are you real or are you not? I do need that confirmation.
I was?
Okay. So you're a ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're still real. That's real enough.
You can tell that the complexion is pale.
Mm-hmm.
More pale than it should be for a ghost.
I'll go up to them. You're new here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are you? And I kind of like indicate to the cemetery.
points toward the far back, a corner that no one really goes to of the cemetery. Contains a lot of older people, and you see a fresh patch that's been stamped down to be even out among the rest, and definitely probably someone else's grave. That is not this person.
Lovely.
Yep, I'm not even. None of my family's gonna know.
None of my family knows either. A lot of the times people leave and no one else knows why or how. People get separated all the time.
Now it's about the time Cassandra approaches.
She's just kind of talking to the air as your perspective.
Cassandra's pretty used to this, I think, so is generally going to kind of like sit back and chill. And actually we'll probably look around the park to see if there's the cemetery, to see if there's any like animals or anything like that around that she would probably sit down and just grab a quick conversation with to see if anything's been going on. But we don't have to go through that, but that's what she would be doing while she's waiting.
I'll let you know. We'll talk about it later. Remind me.
Yeah.
Cass, hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I got flowers for everyone since we're meeting together tonight. Here.
Oh, nice.
And she hands you. It's a very unique looking flower. It's a tulip shape, but it droops down. And the unique bit about the flower is that the entire thing is husk white. The stem, the petals, everything. It's called a ghost plant.
This is gorgeous. Speaking of ghosts, what was that one about that you were talking to?
Oh, he's new. He got buried over there.
How's he doing?
Worried about his family. I'll probably offer to see if they're in the area. Offer closure.
You really could set up a little shop in town if you wanted to.
Doing what?
Helping people like that. I know you like to do it.
I like to help the ghosts.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
we have to get dressed and look good. So,
am dressed. And I give a little twirl. And she does have, she generally does dress nice, just a bit more Victorian or older than maybe Ciel would appreciate.
Yeah. And I'm going to be like, I think you look fabulous, but you always look fabulous to me. And I feel like we should just let Ciel do her thing because it's always going to look better than whatever it is we're going to do. And just I
like what I'm wearing. And she's wearing kind of a corset with a big kind of lacy skirt. And she's wearing a little lace veil, actually.
Nice.
And she still has the fully black Oblivion sight on at all times, as usual.
Cool. Well, I'm going to head over there. Do you want to come with, even if you're going to stay like that?
Yes. I have flowers for everyone else.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, those are edible, by the way. But you shouldn't eat too many because they are poisonous after a while. You can boil them. The seeds are edible. It's really nice. They're local. I plucked them the other day.
Cool. That makes just keeps.
The person that was standing there, Wraith, walks up to you, Tara. You gonna go somewhere?
Yeah.
What's that?
Will you be back?
Oh, yes, I'll be back. I really like the cemetery. It's one of my favorites.
Okay. And maybe I'll see you later or something. What's your name?
Oh, Tara. It's lovely to meet you. That's what they call me, at least.
It's nice to meet you, Tara.
Thank you.
Mika.
Mika. Lovely.
Yeah. I'll see you around.
Mm-hmm.
Walks away. Stares up at the moon.
Appreciate it. You got to be around
Yeah.
a little longer.
Did you look up at the moon too?
Yeah, I would have
Like-
looked up at the moon.
Hmm. Do we think he's, connected?
To the moon?
Yeah.
I don't. In no more way than I think most of us are.
Hmm.
It controls the cycle of many things in life.
Cass is gonna just kind of store it away that Tara doesn't really have that kind of knowledge and doesn't want to say anything yet. So she's just gonna kind of let it go.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
As the two of you head out, Casio, do you keep your window open?
It's cold here. I don't really feel it. But I am trying to keep this light note down, if you know what I mean. So no.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, you hear what sounds like very tiny, sharp taps against your window.
Yeah, I look. Bird. Bird. Rush.
Moving in a way that a bird should not move.
How is that broken? I just open that window up, let Barnabas in. It's my favorite bird. I light up. I don't know why, I just do.
This is what you hear.
What's that, boy? Cass fell down the well.
Makes a face that a bird should not be able to make.
No. Okay. I don't have a frame of reference here, buddy. This was fun and all, but
Holds up 2 feathers.
how? I say. Uh-huh. 2 words. Rhymes with.
You realize, I didn't think I'd get this far, is what he's saying in his head. And then he takes his other wing and then moves it and then brings the other one up.
What is that? You want me to go somewhere? Okay. With you. Give me
And then flies away.
give me 5 minutes. Casio runs to the bathroom. His 5 minutes turns into 20. I'm not gonna lie. He goes and he's really starting to kind of, he's usually very not. He's like, but he's like kind of into this now. He goes and he takes one look at himself in the bathroom mirror. He's like, this, no. And his big scruffy beard, he immediately just starts to chop it down till it's not like this, but a little bit. It's enough to where all of the gray has come off and it's just the bottom of the hair that's black is left and it's a little fuller. And then he looks and then he takes the razor and shaves the sides of his head. So it's just because he's only got hair here, just gone, wipes it, good enough, puts a fresh shirt on, his jacket. And then he looks in the mirror and he says, Pues querían la bestia, la consiguieron. You wanted the beast, you got it. And he just walks out.
You see Barnabas in the windowsill, just kind of wings crossed, tapping the talon on the bottom part. Ka!
Lead the way. Oh, I grab my machete. I'm not going anywhere without that now.
Understandable.
Ooh, sorry. One last thing they do as they start to leave. And the jacket, this is a jacket I don't wear very often, right? Usually you got that like green army fatigue thing with like stains on it and whatnot, whatever. This is like a black, crisp, it was actually kind of like the one I was just wearing. Man, real hot in here. In her pocket, pulls out this old, like, face broken Casio watch. Puts it on. You think that was his real name? Yeah, then he goes, follows Barnabas.
Iconic. And we'll say you all get there around the same time, just to speed up things. But as you all approach the door, you are greeted by Felix. You see in front of you a white man, somewhat tall, I say, very tall, probably taller than, we'll say, about 6'5". We'll throw that out there. You let me know if there's any shorter or taller. Valmina.
I feel like 6'5" in heels, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's wearing some like platform wedges. Probably more like 6'2". Yeah.
6'2", 6'5" right now because of the heels. And sort of looks at you all as, okay, you all here to see Ciel?
She's expecting us.
All right, yeah, just go ahead, go up there. Anyone who would like to make a wits and awareness roll.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes is enough. Anyone else get 3 or more?
I haven't rolled yet. No,
I got
just 1.
2 for me.
Yeah.
Anyone with 3 or more? Felix?
Oh, I get
You can't tell
100
why.
too.
You can't tell why. Felix seems, how do you say, startled by something. Not actively, but sort of like something happened, you can tell, and it has affected his mood. But other than that, for anyone else, you can't tell at all. It seems pretty normal. He gestures. Yeah, you'll find her up there. Oh, she's upstairs still. Yeah. Just let me know if y'all need anything. I'm gonna be down here working on some fits for a show. So
Appreciate it. And as I walk by, I'm gonna look and see if there's like anything going on, like on the way up. You know what I mean? Like sometimes CL will have like the previews for the next thing that she's got going on would be, or that they've got going on would be at, kind of set up like they're going to take it with them kind of thing. So I'm just kind of like peeking on the way up. And I'm doing this not because I care so much about what CL is going to be putting out into the world. I'm trying to prep myself for what CL is going to put on my body as I walk up the stairs.
Got you. So as you all in fact, this is the perfect chance, Ciel, to tell us what your place looks like.
Yes. Okay, wonderful. So Ciel lives in like an upscale condo. It has like, it's not fully 2 stories. Like it has a little downstairs like receiving area, so like a mud room, because it's Canada, and then upstairs is kind of like a very large open space. It's very like modern style, where you could tell this would be a good place to host parties because you've just got like open living area over onto the kitchen and everything. The bedrooms and bathrooms are like their own separate things down the hall. but yeah, there's like a very large space to entertain, and like with very like comfortable leather seating around the area, like a big like a sectional kind of loungy couch, and then just like some nicer like dark blue velvet chairs with some like fluffy white and like off-white pillows. You get the sense that this is kind of like you know, Ciel's got her whole like celestial theme going on. So you know, like little clouds in the night sky is what this is kind of evoking to you. But also you'll notice that there is, like Cassandra suspected, like some clothing racks set up in the living area right now because Ciel knew that everybody was coming over, and just lots of garments are hanging on these racks, all in dark, like well, kind of like a medium gray tones, kind of like slate gray to like black, neutral tones, and with just like a few lighter pieces that are going to be like sand and like other tan, like camel kind of colors. Everything very like earth toned and neutral, though. You're not seeing any colors here. And I think I think everyone in her herd, her little Bichon Celeste, they're all out except for Felix. He's stayed around this evening. And yeah, so it's just us here to keep it simple for Extell because I'm such a nice player. But yes. So even though we're playing and then there were none with my herd, we still have, you know, 4 of them around. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you want to like like how do we do the fashion show? Do you want to like montage it? Do you want to like actually interact with each other? Like what do we want to do?
We can compress some time here for it.
Okay.
So what we can do is we can go to those who are looking to be outfitted by Ciel, which I believe is only one of you, and you can tell us what Ciel dresses you in.
Oh yes, actually, wait. Sorry. So Ciel is going to look at everyone coming in, and just kind of like, I think they already know like what they're gonna put on Cassandra, and then they look at Casio and they're like, okay, like I can see I can do some more things there, and then they look at Tara and they're like, oh, actually, you know, and they're actually gonna say this to Tara, you know, it's not how I would choose to dress, but my darling, you look absolutely fabulous. Yes. Oh, don't change a thing. Just, oh, so beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I also got flowers for the 2 of you as well. And she pulls out, it's kind of like a yellow cupped but wide flower with a pretty thick stem, and hands it to Casio first. It's a very utilitarian flower, so I thought you might like it. It almost everything on it can be eaten. The seeds are really lovely to like pop or fry them if you'd like. And a lot of the petals and stems are also very good for boiling or adding it into different stews. It's a yellow cow lily. And then she pulls out another flower to Ciel. And funny enough, it does match the earth tones vibe. It's a classic kind of lily looking flower, but it's a burnt orange with yellow ombre on the petals with little speckled brown spots everywhere. And this is also a different kind of lily. They're all local though. This one is a Canada lily, actually. And this is the variety that it comes in here. And it's very beautiful, like you, but it's also deadly. Not eat it.
Oh, chérie. You are so sweet. Oh, I love it so much. Thank you. And Ciel, even though they have just said that, just kind of carelessly tosses it aside.
She just watches it and stares at it in space. For like the next 5 minutes, she'll stare at it.
And so Ciel is going to put like both hands on Cassandra's shoulders and be like, all right, let's start with you. You know, I've been thinking about this all evening. Let's try something because I know you love this 80s look. I think we can work with that. Look at this. I have this nice like angular, these shoulders here. And Ciel's gonna like hold up this garment that kind of like it kind of looks like what if Dune and Star Wars happened inside of a 9 Inch Nails music video? Do you know what I mean? Does that
Incredible. Yeah.
do we catch some vibes from that? Okay.
Yes.
So yeah. They're gonna address you in that.
What's your color scheme?
Oh, for Cass, definitely mostly blacks, and like the shoulder parts are black, and just kind of like the draping parts that are coming down are like a very like soft stone gray. Yeah.
Yeah, she will pretty much just succumb to all of it. She was fully prepared to fight it out if you were going to bring her down towards the tan area of the rack, but as soon as she saw you bringing out the darker color, she kind of relaxed a little bit. But as you're like doing this and getting stuff out, she's also like reformatting like where she has her knives and stuff to put them in like places where she could get at them easily and stuff like as she's getting ready.
I feel like also there's like kind of there's pieces kind of like layered on this garment that kind of like would lend themselves to like hiding your knives and stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And you'll see, like, I'm not really saying much while this is going on, and I'm just kind of like going with it, and you're doing your whole thing and fixing because I'm not putting things on right, and all of that as we're doing it, and then I think you just like put me in front of the mirror, and I'm like, oh, and I'll just look up at you. Well done.
Ciel's just gonna, nod. There's not much more that needs to be said because they know. And yeah, they're gonna turn to Casio and be like, well, your turn.
No hats. I don't do hats.
Oh. Well, of course not. Who would want to cover up this gorgeous visage?
So we
Visage
agree.
mentioned again. Above table. Anyway.
When will they go? Who knows?
So I think for Casio, Ciel's gonna... The vision behind this is kind of like smoke monster. So, not from Lost necessarily, because I don't... What was even that? But I'm just like picturing lots of like the dark, like slate gray fabric pieces, just kind of like just kind of like draped over the front, like kind of like Jedi robes, but also like just very like flowing and mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some like tan pants to go with it, because it just seems like Cassio's kind of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thank you.
Okay.
I look in the mirror. I nod.
Yeah.
I feel
They look great.
I feel seen.
The last thing Ciel is gonna do before like considering you done is going to like start to touch your Casio wristwatch. How does that go?
That's not happening. I just kind of pull it back like I do, however, take Cow Lily and I want to put it like right here. Yeah.
Tara.
Ciel approves.
Yeah, I think Cass is also in the mirror, kind of trying to find where to put this flower. Like, doesn't really know where it goes. So at some point, you're gonna have to take it and put it where it goes kind of deal. You look great, I say to Cass.
Tara, you watched as Ciel discarded your gift. Your sight stays on it for a while, and as the rest of them move around, you're drawn to the other flowers that were given by you. As Casio tucks theirs behind their ear, and Cassandra looks for a place to put it on. The one that lies on the floor begins to change. The petals collapse in on themselves and turn a deep blood red. Grows thorns which prick at the floor underneath, drawing blood as it pulls up from the ground and covers the floor. The blood crawls up the bodies of Casio and Cassandra and Ciel and spreads like a web. On Cassandra, a thread of that web is cut. And as it falls to the floor, slowly drifts like a feather almost. It doesn't hit anything. You could swear that's where the floor was. As your eyes drift further down, it seems to be getting deeper and deeper. Only around you where your feet stand do you find something. If you tried to take a step, if you moved even an inch, you'd fall.
I'd still think, though, initially to try and get that connection pass, you would, and everyone else, like physically, she would get down on her hands and knees to try and reach for that piece of web.
The rest of you, as this is happening, feel the presence of something. You can't quite put your finger on it. Something may be there. But as you gaze deeper, two red eyes look up at you, and a clawed, hideous, terrifying hand reaches up, as big as the room, and grabs Felix as Felix turns into something else.
What?
And then you're back. Everything
And I
remains.
think I'm mid-lunging to go get Felix to, like, pull him away from it.
My baby.
Dad, move!
This is what you all see.
Wait, were we tripping? What was that?
None of you are aware of this. You were just talking, conversing. The clothes, everything was fine. You tried to touch Cassio's watch.
This is all Tara.
This is Tara's premonition.
Shoot,
Above
okay.
table.
And I'm, like, checking over Felix. he can try and move whatever. I'm still going to like check to make sure he's okay. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Kind of tenses up suddenly as you are like, and then relaxes. Everything okay?
You're wrong. Something's wrong. You're something else. I don't know what's wrong. And I'm like moving him around. Can I test his blood? I say, looking over to Ciel.
Yeah, I think Ciel's gonna notice what Tara's doing, and since Felix is like their favorite part of their entourage, like this is very concerning to them. They also know, just based off of how interactions with Tara have gone before, they understand Tara like knows some stuff. So they're gonna be like, yeah, of course. What do you think is the matter?
I don't know. He's something else. He's going to be something else.
Something else.
You want my blood? I mean,
just a little. I don't want it to eat or anything.
Oh.
This is.
okay.
I just want it to test. I know I can test blood. I can do it. I can see what's wrong with people's blood and see what's wrong in the body. I'm not good with the outside, but the inside.
So as Tara is like stammering about this, Ciel is going to realize that they're at 4 hunger. And there might be a temptation presenting itself soon.
This would happen before.
That
Yes.
Ciel cannot resist. So Ciel is, without a word, just going to go to her room and just mumble like, "Oh, I forgot something. Sorry. Be right back." Scurry away. You have not seen them like this before. They're rattled.
A familiar voice whispers in your ear. You can feel the tingle as if someone's there, and a touch that you know you shouldn't want, but you anticipate. But it never comes as the voice speaks. I mean, what's one more? You can always find another, right? You
Ciel's
have
gonna
wounds.
fight that. And be like,
Many.
no, not Felix.
Oh, one but not the other. Interesting.
No. Shut up. You don't know what you're saying. Shut up. You stupid girl.
Oh, Catherine, I am you.
No, don't. Go away. I don't.
Laughs
Not here. Not tonight.
and says nothing else.
Ciel's gonna take a deep breath and just like slowly lower to the floor and just kind of sit on the middle of their floor in the middle of their room, just really trying to shut everything else out.
Tara, Felix allows you to test his blood, and no roll is required. There's not an issue here.
I'm going to need
Do
to
you-
test later again.
Question, do you taste it, or do you do something else with it? I should clarify.
No, I don't even think she necessarily would have tested it then and there, because she knows it's the best way. She would want to get to somewhere with a lab faster with his blood, and that's not her plan to go to anywhere with a lab tonight.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
He agrees to go with you at some other point. It's okay to come down now. Here, Felix. Yell out to you, Ciel.
Yeah, I think Ciel is gonna take like another extra minute to kind of collect herself and then come out as if everything is fine. They're also now wearing sunglasses.
Maybe we can get going. Like we would probably get out of here. You can't keep the bear and waiting and all that. Oh yeah, they can't hear me. They can't understand what I'm saying. Squawk, 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 squawk.
Barnabas thinks we should go.
Oh, thanks.
Squawk.
Are you okay, Cass?
That was what I was going to ask too. Do we need to go for a run or something
No,
before we go to this party?
we're going to a party.
Well, we are going to see the Baron. Who knows?
No, I was trying to catch your thread fell. So I was just trying to catch that to reconnect it to you.
Their thread
Yeah.
fell?
No, your
My
thread.
thread fell?
hmm So make
Yeah,
sure you
like
don't lose it. It probably
Like
hasn't
a
happened
place
yet.
for those video games. Is that in Skyrim?
How does...
Just don't lose it.
What?
No, I think I know. It's that one right there. He has a loose thread on your shirt.
I've only had this outfit on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine. It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you lose a
Where's
feather.
the thread?
Sometimes you lose more than that.
Are you losing feathers again?
No. Sometimes it happens, though.
Where,
I mean, I'll be
where's
losing
this?
some feathers if I tussle around with their blackbird again. I tell you that.
I'll turn
Anyway,
back
okay,
to Tara. What? Where's the thread? Like, I don't understand. What do you...
The web. It connects everyone. It fell off of you.
Oh,
Just make sure
Oh.
you don't let it fall.
I mean, I don't know how to do that.
It connects everyone, so remain connected.
Sure. How?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I didn't even know there was a thread or a web.
There's a web that connects everything.
Okay.
Okay, yes, very nice, very nice. We must get going though. Ciel is going to pick up the flower from earlier and just hand it to Felix and be like, and ask him if he can like put it in some water before they go. And yeah, are we leaving now?
Barnabas hears, what the hell was that about? What the fuck is she talking about? Do you know what she's talking
I
about
don't
with
know.
this thread?
I saw a thread on your shirt. You know what I mean? That one's loose. I tell you what, this fashionista person isn't so fashionista. I've had better things than that. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about this tonight. And let's just keep going, yeah?
All right, but I need for you to see what you can find out about this thread web thing.
You mean go now? I mean,
No.
you're gonna see.
Just
now if
like
you-
no,
yeah,
just like be listening and looking and I don't know.
all right.
We're talking like as we're walking, following out the door and everything else.
I'll be like a bird on the wall.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
No.
What are you gonna wear for your date?
I was thinking black. Get it? With my feathers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, I think they're more like iridescent or something.
I think you should wear your bow tie. It's been a while.
I don't like it though. It chafes.
Fashion is hard. Look at me. I can't wait to get this off. I've had it on for 15 minutes.
All right, I'll fly out ahead of you. Bye. It takes off out of the door, or it just leaves you. Doesn't leave, but just stays above however you're getting there. And to save a bit of time, we'll compress time here. You arrive outside of, I said it last time successfully, once. And I'm just gonna go off of that win and leave it be, So I'll just say you go up, you head outside, you stand outside of the, it's a bakery / coffee place. Ooh, excuse me. Sits on a corner of a street in Limalu. It is colorful with decorative, sort of triangular images that have been painted on. There's some flowers somewhere, pink and orange and white and green you see smattered around the outside of the building. You see on the side there's a small area where you can sit, about 2 tables with a couple of chairs at each one. On the inside, it's a rather small space. It is not really packed in here. There are a couple of people that you see inside. You see someone working behind the counter. This place maybe fits 20 people max, comfortably at least. There are chairs and tables in here, close enough to each other that no one's getting a private conversation. However, the only 2 people you see inside are the person working behind the counter and Laila, the Baron of Limalu. She sits there, brown skin, dark hair. She's dressed in a wonderful, beautiful Gucci dress. She has on a bright red lipstick and shades, even on the inside, because, well, it's a part of the outfit. It just goes. Her features are just as stunning as Ciel's. And as you all enter, she stands. Darlings, it is so good to see you all. Walks up to Ciel first. You look beautiful.
And you are simply radiant, Baron Laila. So wonderful to see you as always. Can I do the air kisses?
Exactly what she was going for as well. And looks at the rest of you. You all look good too. I like this. What is this? Points at Tara.
A lot of lace and a corset.
Are you going for is this a Renaissance thing? Are you going to the fair or something?
I own a lot of lace, corsets, and black attire.
Oh, well, it suits you. Yes. And this is certainly 80s. Ciel, did you dress this one?
Oh, yes. I like to have a little fun. I like to also incorporate, the individual personalities of the people I style, just that personal touch.
I'll do a little kind of basic spin and a bow. It's so lovely to see you. You are simply stunning.
Wow, flattery will get you everywhere, darling. This is nice. This is really good. It works for you. This is very you with the hair and yes, this is perfect. This is perfect. Maybe I should business later, pleasure now, as I like to say. And you,
it's always
must
fun to
be
mix
a
both.
Brujah.
That I am.
Yes. Well, believe this suits you as well, given that. Yes. Shall we all sit? She takes a seat at the center table. All the other tables, since you've been talking, have been moved to the side. And a table sits there by the one person. They moved faster than you think. And they, it's one of the bigger tables, and there's enough seats for all of you. Laila sits on one side alone. And you see Gigi kind of just appear, although that's pretty on par for them. And that's where we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Wait, no, hold on. I got to pull up the not script. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minute head break. We'll let you know in the chat when we're coming back. Don't go far because there's more of the story to tell. Get up, do whatever you need to do, and make sure you come back for more Sanguine Scourge Anarchs. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome back to Don't Kill My Character presents Vampire the Masquerade Sanguine Scourge with the Anarch coterie. 1 second. Your boy had to cough. Anyway, let's get right back into it. So Baron Laila sits across from you all. She just stares at you all. I need you all to do me a favor. And if there is something you are trying to hide, make a roll for me. Of either, we'll give you the option of charisma or manipulation, plus your subterfuge.
I have a question on that, a clarifying one. I have my machete kind of like concealed in these robes. I mean, they're very long and flowing, so it's, excellent for that. But I'm not exactly trying to hide it,
If she's noticed, she hasn't said anything.
Bet. Okay, thank you.
I don't think Tara would even know if she had something to hide, so I'm just going to exist.
That is very fair.
I think
Very
if anything, Ciel is going to be hiding like how hungry they are currently. So you said subterfuge and
Either charisma or manipulation, whichever
Okay.
is higher for you.
I'll do charisma then.
I think for Cassandra, she's not necessarily trying to hide anything. She's trying to, be forgotten. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying to...
Be unseen, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just kind of lose interest in her. I think that's a general vibe, because she knows a lot of things that she's not supposed to know, so she kind of just,
Make a roll of your composure and resolve for me. Difficulty to beat here is 3 for all of you, because that's how many successes you got.
So I got 0 successes. And I rolled 6 dice. I'm sad.
Could I instead make a roll just to see if I can know something about her that maybe not everyone would know, just from my spying and usual having existed in the city without being known for many, many years?
So you're more of your previous.
I just want to see if I've caught anything on her. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that
Go
might
ahead
put her
and
off.
let's do. Let's do either intelligence or wits, plus your streetwise.
Ooh, I have a city secrets specialty. Can I use it?
Yes, you can.
I used a willpower to re-roll 3 dice and got 3 successes.
I think I will also do that.
You totally
And
may.
I'm gonna eat
Also roll
the
around
demi-plane dice rolling has really been effing me over tonight, so I'm gonna roll physical dice this time. Let's see if they're
Sorry,
That's
quick
all
question.
right.
Specialty. Is it 1 or 2 that
okay.
it adds?
I like that.
1.
That's a critical success.
Nice.
And a 9. 8, 9
Look at-
critical success. Look at that.
So, how many? So that's 4. How many other than the bear did you get?
Just the rest were failures.
Okay,
So 3
4
failures.
successes.
No. Sorry, it was just 3 successes and 3 failures.
I got you. You said
Plus
you got
your 1
critical.
for the first time, though. Right?
Okay, so from the first time, it was 6 failures.
Oh.
I re-rolled 3 of those,
Mhm.
which changed those to successes. Yeah, with 1 critical
Gotcha.
success. Yeah.
Okay, 3 successes. Oh, you got one. One of them was a crit.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. So it wasn't a pair of 10s.
No.
It was just 1 10.
No, just 1.
So then just 3 successes, which is
Yeah.
enough. Anyone else doing a roll? You don't have to. You can, just not.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes.
Online.
2 of you have passed.
I got 1 success with a possible bestial failure. So
Oh.
Interesting.
All that
Very,
web
very
talk.
interesting. We'll get back to that.
great. Good to hear.
If she picks up on something from you all, you can't tell. So, I heard that the lot of you got into quite a bit of trouble the other night. Tell me all about it.
They
Okay.
attacked us. We didn't get into any trouble.
Well, there was
We got-
this kindred over at Visage. We were about to go there, and just have a nice evening over there. But he was acting really like feral, almost, and he attacked someone in like a mortal in front of everyone. So Casio subdued him. And then he led us to like what is that place, with all the little nerd figures, those whatever, like a game store.
Finner's
And-
workshop.
Right. So then Ciel's gonna like kind of realize like, wait, Cassandra kind of like ran away from that situation. So Ciel's gonna turn to Cass and be like, and then like she ran away. I don't know why. Well, I guess they were shooting at us. It happened really quickly.
I actually
Yeah.
ran under, and I guess I really didn't tell anybody about that afterwards, did I? Yeah, I went down the stairs and followed them. So there was like a little, I don't know, kind of a workshop down there of some sort that looked
Yes.
like they were into some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was going to follow them through, but
You saw
There was-
people down there?
yeah, there was 4 or 5 maybe humans running away, and a kindred that I've never seen before. And I'll just go ahead and describe the kindred that I saw. And I guess I was having an off day because I was not successfully able to stealthily follow them. So they put up some kind of wall, and it took me like 3 hours to get out of the sewers, and I just kind of wanted to forget that it ever happened. So that's probably why I didn't tell you. So that happened.
Ciel just like chokes back a gag at the mention of the sewers.
Yeah, that. That.
You didn't
So,
like it?
I took a
broke a
shower for
guy's
about
hand.
2 hours afterwards. It was, yeah.
let me understand. You've allowed Masquerade to preach.
No.
Oh no.
Not once, but twice in one night.
Oh no. We didn't allow anything. We were actually the only ones to try and stop it from happening.
Oh, and tell me then about the exsanguinated body they found in the store.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Do you guys know anything about that?
I don't think so.
Feel like I need to roll something here. Probably some subterfuge. Some charisma again.
Go ahead and roll for me. Now, if you remember, didn't take all of it, but there was noticeably less blood in the man's body.
This is a 6 dice
Go
roll
ahead,
again.
go ahead and roll your. How are you?
See what
Let's
this
talk
happens.
about what you say first. What do you say for this? How
Well,
are
I
you
wanted to
approaching
match
it?
what the roll says, so I wanted to
say
sort
you're
that
more-
out first.
Would you say you're more charismatic or manipulative?
More charismatic, because that's what I have more points in, so I feel like that makes sense. Okay, so far we've got 3 failures and 2 successes. I do have some more willpower to spend, but yeah, which I am going to spend another willpower. How many do I get to re-roll when I use the willpower? Is
Up
it
to 3 normal
up
dice.
to 3?
Yeah.
Okay, well then in that case I will choose 3 to re-roll.
You can
Okay.
reroll just one, or up to 3.
Failure. Oh,
She's gonna
there's
roll
success.
against you here with her.
Okay.
What's an insight? 4 dice don't exist.
I got 3 successes and 3 failures.
In fact, she will. Because why not? She looks at you. Right. Of course.
I
Wait,
took care of
wait, she believes me?
Not at all.
Wait, okay, so wait, because we didn't establish what I said, because
Mhm.
it was taking a second. Okay, well, whatever I said was charming, but I guess she doesn't believe me anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, what I say is, well, you know, there was a point, so the 3 of us, we all went downstairs. We did not see Cassandra at that point, but I briefly tried to come back up to see, because there was some kind of shadow or like noise. It was very odd. And so when I went back up, there was there was a body, but it looked normal to me. It did not look, you know, what you say, exsanguinated. So I just left it. I'm so sorry, Baron. You know, it's not every day that you get shot at by like so many guns. Everyone was out of sorts. I'm so sorry.
Luckily, I have contacts. I have covered up your mess. The body wasn't free of all blood, but noticeably low on it. Who it was, I don't care. But next time, and if there is a next time, trust me, it won't be a pleasant meeting we have. Next time, you're left out for the sun. Understood.
Next time,
Yep.
please recognize that I cleaned up most of the mess before it even spread. And that I've been here a lot longer. Baron, with all respect.
With all respect to you, Tara. Understand that even if you cleaned up some of the mess, there was still a mess to be found. So if you want to find something to leverage like that, please make sure it is not half done.
We'll make sure that the actual person who broke it is found. Because we left no mess that could be not amended there. I promise.
Make a... What'd you say? Would you say you're rather being... you're more being persuasive or intimidating?
Oh, great question. I don't think she's trying to intimidate anyone. I think she's generally trying. She's like, we didn't kill anyone at that store. You know, that wasn't by mortal means that could have happened. She's like, I know. I've studied how people die. This is not what was left there was not us. That person was still fit to live after she left them.
I don't know. It came out pretty intimidating, though.
I'll let you decide. It'll be charisma, I think.
Makes sense.
But persuasion or intimidation?
I don't have many dice in this, so that's... I probably wouldn't succeed.
And
Yeah.
Actually, double check something here.
I'm just gonna double check and make sure I can't do anything about this. No.
Blah, 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 blah. Here we are. Oh, no, I scrolled down too far.
Yeah.
I get bestial figures so little in this game that I
yeah.
remember all of the things. So
2 successes, which is 2 out of 3 dice that I have for this. So, actually, can I make a blood surge about that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, to add 2 more
Put this
dice.
against her.
That is a success on the rouse check, and that is 2 more successes. So 4 successes total.
You can tell that part of her wants to press further. But, of course, retaining her authority. Make sure it doesn't happen again.
I've lived unnoticed for decades. I slipped up once. It won't happen again.
This win, almost, it feels like, causes the beast to stir within you. You get hungry.
Okay. Too hungry.
And that is the result of your bestial failure, because I could not think of a better one in the moment.
Okay.
However, she does continue. And for reference, it was not in my domain. You did this. You were involved in these things. One of which was in neutral territory. Which, as you said, you dealt with. There are no humans, as we know of, that can speak on the matter. But the one at the workshop, the one with the body, lied, missing too much blood. Sits in Jamal's territory. And he's not as nice as I am. He would not hesitate to just have killed you on the spot. Remember, whether you clean up the mess or not, that if you are found, we all are found.
Maybe, yes, of course, Baron. I also just want to say that for Jamal's part, like, I am just wondering what is he going to do about, these humans who are clearly out to get Kindred right now. I mean, they were firing upon us. They were very organized.
That's a different conversation that the other two barons and I are going to have later with Jamal.
You should know then that there are 3 other kindred out there with blood that has been experimented on and are also set to explode like that one did that night.
Good to know. She turns ahead, to which Gigi departs. No words are exchanged.
So Ciel's going to lean forward and be like, so Baron, just again, thank you so much for seeing us tonight and explaining, what we need to do better in the future. Of course we will.
She holds up a finger to you. That is not it. And the demeanor changes as she sort of relaxes, having had the business dealt with. The person behind the counter approaches and sets a cup in front of her, steaming coffee. She takes a second, pauses the conversation. If anyone speaks, she does not reply. As she pops in 2 sugars and a bit of cream, stirs 10 times, and takes a sip. I need you to go to Visage. There have been some interesting developments among the Camarilla. New kindred that have established domain in the neutral zone, as they like to call it, which is not very neutral of them. So I'd like you to go check it out and see what the vibe is.
Is there anyone in particular we should be keeping an eye on or asking around about? Like names or descriptions?
The owner of the club is one person named Meladine, as far as I understand. Child of the even to Primogen, I believe. Not much is known about her, though. Seems she doesn't appear in court often.
I believe she's the singer, isn't she?
Yes. I've been there a couple of times. Lovely voice.
And she's an artist, but if I'm true.
As I understand. Again, hard to find information on someone so not active.
Question above table. They know that we are Anarch, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a known thing. Okay. Just making sure.
It would be, one cannot say specifically who is Anarch, really, per se. Some of you, it is up to you, I'd say, if you are a known Anarch. But
yeah, we're like unaffiliated, not.
Some of you have remained unseen quite a bit. So whether they know that, for instance, Terra is an Anarch, it's up in the air. But Casio,
I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel.
Yeah. Ciel,
A rebel, if you will.
been seen around with Baron Laila before, so
Right.
the two of them would definitely be known Anarchs. So if you're with them, it might be assumed, but no one would know for sure unless you say.
Okay. And Layla knows that the other ones are all part of their. It's the same location, same area, right? Or no?
About the Camarilla?
Yes. Like Layla is that lineage in the Camarilla? So make sure I'm understanding who we're talking to.
Laila is
She's
a
a-
Toreador. She's the Anarch Baron. Consider
She's the Anarch Baron. Okay.
Consider while the Camarilla is more structured like a monarchy, the Anarchs are more like a what's the word?
Rebels.
There's one. But essentially, each of them hold
Bunch of
domain,
cats.
and they are. Layla is
All
essentially
the
the
cool
prince
kids.
of this. Layla would be essentially the prince of the area of the city that you're in, but rather than the entire city, whereas the prince is the prince of the entire city, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right. I'm glad I asked because this whole time I thought we were talking to someone who was representative of Camarilla, not Anarch. So
No. Layla
totally
is
changes what I
Layla
would have
is
just done.
essentially the prince of Limoilou, just this area, essentially.
Okay.
To put it in easier terms.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
was wondering why you were being so quiet. Okay.
I mean, in general, I'm going to be quiet anyway and kind of watch everything else. And yeah, Cass wants to stay in the background, and because that's where all the good information comes, for sure. But yeah, I just misunderstood the vibe. I thought Camarilla was asking us to spy on Camarilla, so I'm good now.
No. The vibe that you're getting from, just sum it up, the area in which Visage sits has been talked about as a neutral zone, a place where neither Camarilla nor Anarch hold domain over. So the fact that the Camarilla Prince gifted the area as domain to this group of kindred is essentially saying, this is my area to give, in which case is not neutral, which is a big move to make. So Layla is essentially asking you, yes, to spy on them because they are obviously up to something.
Okay.
This sounds like fun.
Ciel's gonna look at Baron again and ask, so is this why we were supposed to go there, the night when everything happened? You wanted us to check up on
Yes.
these Camarilla folks?
Yes, that is
Right.
why.
Well, should be fun.
I think it's pretty interesting how nobody there did anything to stop it that night.
As I understand, they were at Elysium,
I mean,
which I thought would be the perfect moment to figure out why Camarilla owned clubs and whatnot there.
Baron,
Yes.
I, of course, respect your position. Can I ask
you.
why you're asking us to do this without anything in return? What should we expect? You're not
Cass
my
is
baron.
going to take a step backwards.
Yeah, Ciel's just like shifting in her seat.
A simple question. We do a favor for you. We should receive something in return. We are risking our unlives in order to enter now supposed Camarilla territory, and you know I don't show up anywhere near it. And for someone who I don't even live on their domain. You see why that puts me at a disadvantage here.
Think of it as my payment for covering up your mess at the workshop.
Very generous boon, Baron.
I know shake down when I see one, but I don't think we have a choice.
And she just stares. She fully goes full. And it's weird. It's how obvious is it if dementation is in use?
Let's look at it.
It's just saying I have to engage in conversation.
I don't think it's
It's a
very.
subtle
It's
power.
is it dominate or auspice?
Dominate.
Which one?
It's dominate. It's a subtle power, requires nothing more than casual conversation.
Yeah. Then I don't think it would be. Let me double check on it though. See what
I'm not seeing anything about they know if it's used on them by whoever's in the room.
Gonna see if there's a role for it. So go ahead and make your
There.
manipulation and dominate
Mm-hmm.
versus her composure and intelligence, and go ahead and make your rouse check as well.
Yes. Success.
You do not get hungrier.
My rouse checks are loving me today.
My dice over.
That's lucky.
I'm gonna use a willpower for 4 successes.
Okay. There's 3 there. Then
She probably has so much. I don't expect this to work, but
how many successes did you get?
4.
Double check here. It shouldn't, but it does work. Let's see. I believe she takes
Superficial willpower
superficial
damage.
damage to willpower. Now I'm trying to figure out if this happens immediately. I think it does, from what it looks like, from the wording of it. That becomes impaired. The use of impaired is interesting. Sorry, this is the first time I've had this used before as well.
Lovely. Love new experiences.
It's a great time. So she's going to take some superficial damage to willpower. How much does she take?
I assume it's just based on what the difference in dice roll is.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's usually how the damage works. So she's going to take 2.
Ooh.
She failed by 2 successes. And she's going to succumb to a compulsion immediately. And I think appropriately. As you all hear whispers in your ears. Nothing intense. You can't quite make out what they're saying. You hear this unsettling whisper that just seems to crescendo and crescendo and crescendo and stops. However, for Laila, they don't. And certain someone in the audience might recognize this compulsion as she looks at you with suspicion.
Hi. Are you alright?
You don't you dare.
I wouldn't hurt a soul.
Leave. Go.
Bye. And then she leaves. And then once they're kind of left and are far enough just in French and to Ciel, you'll just hear her say, I really don't like her. I don't like being talked down to.
Wait, above table, does the Baron speak French too?
Well, this is, like I said, this is after we
away.
Oh, after we
yeah.
Okay.
Once we've left, just how it's.
Oh, okay, I see.
I don't like being talked down to.
When she says leave, Cass is gonna not move because she doesn't think that she's talking to her. She thinks this is just directed. So Cass has not. She's just kind of standing there.
Yeah, I think
You feel an
And I'm
intimidating presence as she glares at Cass, and she mutters again, leave.
Oh, all of us.
Ciel's just gonna grab Cassandra and be like, thank you so much for your time, Baron Laila. Always a pleasure.
Do another bow thing.
And we leave.
And I'm going to just say to Barnabas, hang back a second and listen if you can.
He nods and perches on the rooftop.
And I think just knowing their relationship, they've been together for a long time. I think that this is a common thing that Cass would say when she just wants to pick up the vibe of that immediate response that people say right after the company has left and you say the real truth or whatever. That's what she's looking for here, and I think Barnabas would know that, so he'll get a vibe for how long to wait.
What time is it? That's what my question was.
It is fairly early in the night still. More toward the middle. You've got a good bit of time. You've got enough time to go to Visage and spend a little bit of time there before you have to go to sleep.
You've already dressed everyone?
Well, yes, I think we look fabulous, if I do say so myself. We could definitely head over there now. I should probably, just have a little bite, a little nibble before we get there. We don't want another situation like the other night, do we? Does anyone else like to hunt a little bit?
No, there's nothing here that I like.
I could be convinced.
I'm always up for a hunt, actually.
So we're going hunting.
Wow.
Let's see something here. I actually think
For Cassandra, this is like kind of like that nervous energy, like, she was just in the principal's office and that kind of sucked and she couldn't wait to get out of there. And so she wants to go be her bad self. Like she's embracing that side a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
quite
And how?
honestly with let me double check. What's Tara's predator type again? Oh. Okay, everyone besides Tara.
Yeah,
Tara
nothing
doesn't
here. Like I said, there's nothing you would want in this area.
Everyone besides Tara, actually, you could potentially find something to eat at Visage.
Oh, that's right. They have a little setup for that, don't they?
They do. I kind of like the chase.
You can just
Ciel's gonna look at Cassandra really kind of gleefully and just be like, "Oh, I know what you mean."
It's wild to be alive. It feels like almost. I don't know. I feel more alive.
Well, you can also just pick someone at the club. Doesn't have to be someone
Sure.
available readily if you want that engagement.
I'll kind of turn to Casio and be like, "What's your vibe? What's your preferences? Is that a thing we can ask? I don't know. I don't care. I always ask things I'm not supposed to. So
I begin explaining my whole spreadsheet system. It gets really boring really fast.
Organized. No one
A lot of downtime.
I'll just kind of turn back to Ciel and be like, "What are you up for?"
Well, of course, something beautiful,
Yeah.
Of course, I always, I have my little bichon Celeste, but I've been giving them a little break this week, just replenish.
Sure.
So it's hard because, they are the most beautiful creatures in the city, but, well, we'll make do.
I will add for Casio, this is not exciting. I don't know if exciting is the right word, but it's like when you decide you're gonna go out to eat instead of cooking at home for the 80th time that week, So this is a pretty exciting prospect. I haven't had something different in a while.
I think also Ciel is so hungry at this point and really just fighting the beast, manifesting that they're just the idea of going all the way to Visage to wait to pick someone is no, I need to use this energy now kind of thing. So
yeah. If Extell, if you'll allow it, I think Cass is pretty aware, that's in general one of her highest kind of stats. So I think she would probably, having known Ciel already and then also been clocking the weird behavior a little bit, I think I would know that you're maybe a little bit on edge. Or at least really excited about heading out. So I'll kind of start guiding it down that way. I think I want to play first. Let's just go. Let's hunt from here. We'll see what we can find.
So,
Should we
Never
wager?
say no to sweet food.
Ooh.
Should-
Make
should
it
we wager?
interesting.
Wager.
What's your bet?
I don't know. First one to Visage.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, then what does the winner get?
Bragging rights. I don't know.
Well, we'll think of something.
More time
So-
at Visage.
you all split up to hunt individually, correct?
Yes.
Does Tara hunt as well? Then we will resolve the hunters first. Tara will arrive first at Visage because you have nothing else to do.
I'll be the
Go.
referee to decide who gets there first for the wager.
There we go.
Let's go with Ciel first.
Okay.
Where do you go? Given your specific
Yeah.
feeling, where do
I mean,
you
is
go?
there anything in this neighborhood that is kind of upscale? Like a
In Limalu.
bar or a lounge? Yeah.
Limalu is a relatively fancy place. Not extremely
Okay.
fancy, but it is nice and people go
Mhm.
there quite a bit. There are
Okay.
some nice places to visit. So you could see a pretty nice winery, cafe.
Okay.
You can find those.
Like a wine bar, wine cafe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe Ciel will wait outside the door, just kind of see like if somebody will be leaving, that they could, just swoop in there. And they're just gonna be pretending to be on their phone. They're not like directly in front of the door, so it's not like they're trying to not be obvious, but yeah.
Now, are you looking for someone under the influence of alcohol or not? This is important.
It doesn't matter. They're not. Ciel's not picky right now. It just has to be somebody who's cute. That's all.
I will say that if you do drink someone who is tipsy or drunk, you will
Mhm.
become that as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Got you. So go ahead and make a roll for me. No, actually, sorry. You kind of like, I don't want to say stalk, but it's pretty much that.
Yeah.
But Ciel doesn't stalk. She's too cool for that. And someone rather well-looking person walks out. A couple of friends. They wave them off and say, "Oh, I forgot something in there. I'll be right back. You just go without me. I'll catch up." And the friends walk down the street. This person enters, comes back out a moment later.
Can Ciel contrive to be right in the door opening when this person is coming out, and then like bump into them, like in a rom-com meet cute situation? Drop
Go
their
ahead.
phone.
Go ahead and roll. We love to see this. Go ahead and roll for me your manipulation and subterfuge.
Great.
Sorry, manipulation, subterfuge, or no, we're gonna go with manipulation, subterfuge here.
Okay.
If it's better than intimidation and fame, I feel.
Yeah, that's 5 dice for me, so let's see how this goes. Oh boy, that's okay. there's
Difficulty
one
here
success.
is going to be a. Let's go. This person's relatively under the influence. You're also very stunning, so difficulty is 2. It's not hard.
Okay, well, I am going to spend another willpower to re-roll a couple of these dice. I am not rolling well tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh, finally. Okay, yeah, we got 2 successes. Woo, that was close.
One sec while I
Yeah.
grab a thing.
Yeah.
Hello. Gotta grab the
Oh yeah, we need those for stream.
random 50 victims here. So you bump into this person, and sort of, sorry, sort of bends down to pick. I think it's one of those, like you said, rom-com moments. And correct me if I'm wrong, when you go to both like pick it up, and it's the hands touch,
right? And then our eyes meet, and it's like, oh, actual
unicorns prints by the street. As this happens, and they sort of look at you and, oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Are you?
Oh no,
Sorry.
That's all right. No, don't worry about it. I'm so glad actually that this happened. What are you doing this evening? I was just out by myself, but I was actually looking for some company.
Wait. Sure, yeah, that's what's your I'm Daniel, nice to meet you.
Ciel is just gonna like delicately offer their hand. Ciel
takes your hand, and if you allow it, kisses it.
Oh yes, of course. We love a little hand kiss moment. And I think Ciel is going to like continue holding the hand that Daniel offered, and just kind of like, segue into walking down the street together, like holding hands.
Wait a second, you're Ciel, the fashion designer.
Oh, darling, you are a man of taste. I had no idea.
No, I see. I'm a dancer. See, and we actually wore one of your outfits for a dance that we did. I think it was your spring collection.
Oh,
really awesome.
Well, that's so wonderful to meet.
Really comfortable too. The material was so perfect, and just kind of like, it was amazing.
I think Ciel is really bored with all of this preamble, and is going to use
now that you know,
what is it? Awe?
Knows you.
Yeah. I think, or actually, maybe let me do. Oh no, let's do awe because it's free. Because I'm so hungry, I can't afford another mistake right now. So that's manipulation and presence. I'm going to roll. I got 4 successes on that. So does that work? Is Daniel odd?
Very.
Okay, great. So Ciel is just going to take like one finger and press it to his lips and just kind of guide him to a dark corner alleyway. Do I see one of those nearby, perhaps?
Limalu, yes.
Okay.
There are a few alleyways here. In fact, the alleyways are kind of. I hope I'm not confusing this with another place, because I know there was an area, and I believe it's Limalu, that the alleyways are even people go down them. They are part of the beauty of Limalu. So yes, it is. You can find a darker corner. Not many people are walking them at this time of night. And how much do you take?
We'll say just like two things of hunger were removed. Worth. I don't know. Is that a lot?
Not at all.
Okay.
That's enough. It's enough to leave him a bit woozy, but not much else. And a hunger level that is more manageable, for sure. Cassandra.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
You're a pursuer.
Indeed.
Who do you have in mind for your feeding?
I think I've been kind of like scoping the area out for the people that are going to Visage on a regular basis. So not quite in the club yet, but in that area. And there's like a list in my head of people that I've picked out as potential. Oh, that will be fun.
So you head to Visage to hunt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Along the way. Right. Yeah. So I'm kind of like looking along the way, the people that might be getting dropped off at the corner, those kind of things.
Tara definitely clocks this and is on top of the building with heightened senses for eyesight on, so that she can scope for her friends.
Judging.
Love it.
I see your play here. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've let Barnabas know that I'm prowling.
There is someone that you've been aware of for a little bit of time. Someone that you haven't been entirely going, for lack of a better phrase, balls to the wall and knowing about. But someone that was on the list. You see, again, as I pull out this handy in the core book.
I love that it's in the core book. That's absolutely incredible.
It's really 100. There's one in the front. There's some in the front, and there's 50 in the back as well. So it's 100.
That's incredible.
Let's go with. I almost went with Daniel again, the dancer.
I mean, could be.
You see someone who looks to be like they're dressed up and they have papers in hand, which is weird to have at a nightclub. Weird time. But they have papers in their hand and they look rather excited. This person is #name Roman.
Gender.
Pronouns are he, him. He is cis.
Okay. Cass is just gonna kind of. I'm gonna use awe, obviously, because I can, and why not? And I'm gonna kind of come in up, kind of like on the side. Hey, I've been noticing you around here lately.
Yeah. Do you like work here or something? I'm trying to get a job here. I'm a bartender, and I've been out of work for a little while, so I'm just trying to, this is a hot spot, so I just really want to go here.
It is a hot spot.
Yeah.
I know a few people here. I might be able to help you out. What's your favorite drink to make? And I start kind of just walking him down the aisle, like towards the back of the club, around the corner. I've obviously already clocked out all of the nice little alleys and everything else. Yeah, absolutely.
Trust you 100%. And Tara, you're picking up this entire conversation. We're using sight for heightened senses, correct? Sorry, not hearing. But you do definitely see, as I imagine you've been watching. You're like, hey.
I might switch to hearing just to get an idea of what's going on,
I love it.
She's most as fuck.
You hear the entire conversation of what's going on here. But without really any questioning of you, follows you to the alleyway. How much do you take?
Oh, just a little bit. I'm not even hungry. I'm just playing.
Don't even got you. Love to eat.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, just a little nibble. Just a little, something to take the edge off.
Just a little, kind of keep them on the line for later, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. Definitely hooked from the kiss, the bite, the kiss as it's called. But from there,
and then I'm gonna look up at the I'm gonna look up at the roof and I'm gonna wink at Tara and then go to the door.
Casio,
Yes.
where do you hunt? Where do you find a place to?
So we're talking still evening. Our place establishment's still open. Maybe a coffee shop or I don't want to put this. I want to look for a high-end place where someone's being rude to a service worker, and then I'm gonna make it look like they got mugged. If I'm not at home, that's kind of like my only move. I don't know what else to do. And I figure if it's gonna be someone, it's gonna be someone who's being a dick.
Understood. You do find this place. Oh no, I might have to play someone who's mean to a server. This is not who I am, y'all. I need to be understood. But yeah, you find a really nice.
Make it a customer of a server who didn't leave a tip.
You know, and you find a really nice place. Limon is known for its cafes and coffee shops and drink places, so it is very easy to find a really nice one. And you do hear the telltale signs of some person who's probably should be at a much richer establishment anyway, but somehow find themselves here and they're complaining about the service. There is obvious, just very rude, loud talking. Oh, this is terrible. Who even makes coffee like this? This is the worst. It's clearly a tourist as well.
Oh. Wait, we're an American tourist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Just old white man. Just is right. We're right there. You know, that's where we're at.
I wait. You know, it looks like he's getting his order to go, so he's like until it's made and walking, and kind of take note of what direction he's going. I kind of beat him to it. Presumably an alleyway. I'm sitting in front of. I go, hey, buddy, let me talk at you real quick, and then I just pull them towards me.
No resistance. You are, even among kindred, superhumanly strong.
I have a 4. I could surge to 5 if I need to.
How much do you just sink your fangs in, or do you?
You know, I go for it. I'm really just looking to get topped off. I'm not trying to pay club prices tonight for anything. I guess I'm gonna make sure I'm taken care of beforehand. Gotcha. So just 1 is all I need. But also, like I said, I have to make this look good. So I do just like put my hand here, and like just press on the rib a little bit. And so you're gonna feel that for a while.
Yeah, you can feel the crack underneath, and it isn't broken, but it definitely.
Right. I take wallet, watch, cell phone, and then just like break the phone and the watch and toss them in a dumpster. Take whatever cash there is in the wallet, also dumpster, and then just throw them against the wall, hoping a concussion is going to make them lose the memory. And then I discreetly put that cash back in the cafe to give to the
I was going to ask how you covered it up. Wonderful, love a concussion. The server kind of, oh, thanks. And you all are fed. Tara is the first to arrive at Visage. However, Cassandra is the first to enter, followed by Casio. I believe that took less time than the interaction between Ciel and I forget his name.
Daniel.
Cassandra's not going to go in the front door either.
You would not be allowed to go into the back door.
She's going to try to sneak in the back door.
I'm forgetting the description. Tasha, what's the description of Samantha again?
Oh, she's a taller, kind of stockier woman, very much brown with kind of longer, thick brown, not quite curly, more wavy-ish hair.
She's my ghoul, and I'm forgetting. I did leave it up to Natasha, so. But this person puts a hand like on your shoulder as you try to enter.
Oh, before I
No,
even
no,
get
no.
there, I would unseen passage before I even get in there to the door.
Unseen passage.
Yeah, sorry. It's important to tell you things when I'm going to do them.
Then, well, to interact with the door, you would break.
I have to rouse a rouse check. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe.
To open the door yourself, because no one would open it for you. To interact with it, you would need to.
I mean, people come in and out of that door all the time.
People who work there.
Correct.
You don't work here specifically. They know everybody who works here. And whether you use unseen passage or not, it does drop. And you are still met with this figure here, this person. And she's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing?
I don't know. Cam said I could use the back door.
Make a manipulation and subterfuge roll. That's a good lie. That's a really good lie.
She knows who I am, too. She definitely has seen me, so.
I'm going to give you an extra die for that as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Your difficulty here is going to be a 5 because it is on a high alert. It would have been higher. It would have been way higher.
Ooh, that's a lot of them. Let's see what I got here.
Mm-hmm.
I never get the doubles where I need the doubles. It's actually a 5. I got excited, but none of them were doubles. Yeah, the only one of them was a critical. So, 5 total. Hell yeah.
Tara, as you are perched atop this building, you with your heightened senses in your ears, you do hear this conversation. It's not hard to. You also hear as and you can see from your vantage point as well. I'm not sure if you moved at all to see what Cassandra's doing. You're muted.
I'm definitely following, but I'm being sneaky about it.
You then, instead of seeing, you hear the sounds of voices that stick out to you more than the rest. A voice that make a wits. Make a wits and I think occult. I think occult is the best way to go with this.
Okay.
It has to do. Well, I'll tell you after you. The difficulty here is going to be a
4.
A 4. Oh, lovely. So it's a 4. So you got it. This, you hear voices. You hear sounds of a car door opening. You hear a voice say, "Have you two eaten yet?" You hear sound of another voice. Someone anxious. Someone paranoid. And you could swear that you've heard it before. Maybe not physically, but up there.
I definitely scramble over to that side of the building and switch to heightened eyes to see who's in the car.
For the sake of not getting it wrong as I describe these people. And because I do know you know what they look like.
It's crazy that you would get it wrong at your description.
My memory, okay? My memory. And as they drive off, you see Cam in the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
Angel peering up through the front, sort of looking between the two of them. And Malkavian, Leonia.
Oh, it's you.
And that's where we end tonight's session. Thanks for coming, everybody. Went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I think that's a great place to leave off. So, as I pull up the not script again, thank you for joining the Anarchs of Sanguine Scourge on Don't Kill My Character. The Sanguine Scourge Chronicle will continue with our Camarilla coterie led by Natasha next Thursday, August 21st, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific time. The Anarchs will be back again on Friday, August 29th. Now, players, we're going to go around the table again and tell us who you are, who you played today, where we can find you, and what other news and projects you'd like to share with us. We shall start with Miguel.
Bye, goodbye, and deuces, everyone. I have been the Internet's Miguel Clasico. You can find the Internet's Miguel Clasico at your neighborhood grocery store's social media aisle. Where can you find me? You can find me on the dawn of the third day. You can find me on the breeze as it hits your cheek on the first warm day of spring. You can find me in your corner cheering you on. And you can find me on the kickball fields of Gillen Park, joining Stonewall Sports KC for their fall season, where I will be defending my team's fall 2024 championship. Hold on. What was that team's name? Suck It Vodka Red Balls. That's the team we beat. That's it. That's all I've got. I'll have to pass it on to... Am I passing it on, or Extell, are you doing it? Round robin it. Valmina.
Hello, I have been Valmina May, and I will continue being Valmina May. However, Ciel gets left behind. Thanks for joining us, everybody. My pronouns are they, them, just as a reminder. And you can find me on the internet. Most places I'm at Delightly. I am also Valminotaur, the handle that you see popping up in your chat sometimes on this stream and others, because I love Don't Kill My Character and all of their shows. Yes, you can also find me as Tansy Rue in the CalisCon Beam Saber Mega Game podcast. Our final episode releases, I believe, next Tuesday. And let's see, I am losing my earbuds, but I will also be appearing in this year's BIPOC Vamp Day. I'm playing in 2 games, so look out for those. And also catch all the other streams, donate to sickle cell anemia research, very good cause. And yeah, that's some of what I got going on. I've got more, but you know, I've been talking for a while, so I'm gonna pass it to Shannon.
Hey, beautiful souls. I'm Shannon. I played Cassandra. Both of our pronouns are she, her. You can find me all over the internet at ImagineIf or ImagineIf Media. On our ImagineIf Media Twitch channel, we support those who create, play, and heal. And most of the time these days, you can find me right here on Don't Kill My Character, because I love it so much I never leave. So I also play Raven on Superhero Shenanigans, and yeah, and that's it. You can visit my little link and see all the things that I've got coming up and doing all the things, and I will pass it on over to Natasha.
Hey,
Too many
I accept
names.
both. I identify as both. It's okay.
Yeah.
My name is Natasha. You can find me everywhere on the internet as at Natasha B Cosplays, and I almost forgot my handle. I use she/her pronouns, and my character Tara, who you've seen be her true Malkavian self, uses she/they pronouns. I will be back, as Extell said, next week at Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. as the storyteller for the Camarilla group. And I'm very excited to continue this story, considering we've kind of lined up on the nights that we're playing on. However, for other things, I have a lot of stuff that I'm very excited to start sharing soon, but cannot be shared yet. But otherwise, you'll find me a lot on TikTok and streaming and getting ready for New York Comic Con. So if anyone's going, please hit me up. I'd love to find more people who are going to be there. Extell.
I was too busy celebrating, y'all. Hi, I'm Extell. The thing is that you should go check out all of these lovely people because they are fantastic. I'm Extell. You can find me if you want to after you follow these wonderful people again at Extra the King on socials. I was like, is there some more after that? It's my handle. Anyway. Extra the King on the socials. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm the social media manager for Tales from the Table Studios. I'm a storyteller here for this game here that you've seen tonight. Again, thank you for coming. There's a lot more stuff going on in my life, and some of it I like 80% of it I can't even talk about. So it's like sometimes I'm like, is it this? Can I say this? So you'll just have to follow me to find out. What I can talk to you about is that I am on Start Playing, where you can hire me to run games or join my games that are open and available for you to join. I have a Chicago by Night game that is at 8 a.m. Pacific because I wanted to give some chances for our friends overseas to join the game. I believe that levels out to about 4 p.m. for them. So there we go. There is also the Fall of London that I have up on there. That is bi-weekly Sundays. The Chicago by Night is bi-weekly Saturdays. So come on by if you want to play some vampire with me. If you like what I did here, like you just see when I have structured stuff in front of me. You know. But yeah, come on by. And in addition to Sanguine Scourge, we also have another ongoing show on this channel that is not mine, because it will forever and always belong to Natasha B. Cosplays and our one true producer king and greatest of all, hashtag Kate the Great Cosplays. Even if we are actively convincing her to do less herself in a way that might finally be working. Oh, yay! So glad, truly. That makes me so happy to hear. There's a lot of stuff that Kate does. On the joke, without the joke stuff, y'all, Kate does a lot, and she's amazing, and we all love her, and she truly is a wonderful presence to have, both as a producer and as a fellow player. And truly, you want her to put less stuff on herself. So it's great to hear this. Further, that was ad-lib. This is the script. Kate continues to be my favorite person to play with, to play TTRPGs with, and I'm so lucky that I get to play with her in our Mutants and Masterminds campaign, Superhero Shenanigans. I have so much fun playing with her that we are doing a spin-off episode with just our characters, Marley and Leo, aka hashtag Heat Cute, on Friday, August 22nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And it didn't even take much convincing for us to agree to it. We literally were like, should we just do? We're like, I'm gonna tell you how it came about. We were like, we miss playing these two. We don't get to play them for a month. And then we were like, should we do a thing? And then we did a thing. So now that's happening. Check it out. It's gonna be great. I love Marleo. There's a wonderful. In all seriousness, Kate is a wonderful scene partner to play with, to role play, to play this character with, and I've not felt much trust. I've not felt more trust. That's the better word to say. I've not felt more trust with any other player that I've played with. So, yeah, it's a great time. Superhero Shenanigans returns with more cast members who are very lucky to share the table with Kate and I on Wednesday, August 27th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The rest of the cast is probably very happy to join us after Kate and I have our tragic and dramatic episode out of the way so shenanigans can actually ensue. Then after that, there's the anniversary stream. Although Kate has a tendency to do dramatic scenes, she's very capable of being funny and silly. True. She is truly a brilliant person who contains multitudes. You can take my word for it, because I am also a brilliant person who contains multitudes. And you can see for yourself during our 3-year anniversary stream on Thursday, August 28th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, in this year of our Kate 2025. We are celebrating Don't Kill My Character's 3-year affiliate anniversary with Jackbox Games and Chaos with the cast members from Sanguine Scourge and Superhero Shenanigans. Celebrations feature myself, Natasha, and Valmina amongst the honored cast. Hosted by a brilliant shining queen, Kate the Great, who cordially invites you to attend as her most honored guest. But really, Kate is most honored of all to be in the presence of this incredible character crew. I don't know why I turned into Sean Connery. Character crew community, who she adores very much. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all are getting so much chaos from me in this moment. Thank you for being here with us tonight. We hope you return to Don't Kill My Character for Sanguine Scourge, Superhero Shenanigans, and our affiliate anniversary party, and more of our stories, because there are always more stories to tell. Good night, friends, and stick around for the raid.